So it seems like we don't have to wait too much longer to get a new session update. At least on PC anyways. I don't know about console yet. But before we dive into the meat of devblog number 6, we have some news regarding Sessions community manager Donovan Strain. So a couple of days ago, Donovan Strain posted on his Instagram and his Twitter stating that he's been battling a brain tumor on his cerebellum and brainstem since 2011. So he went in for brain surgery about a week ago and it went beyond perfect. Right now he's in rehab recovering from the brain surgery, so go to his Instagram or his Twitter, show him some love, hoping for a speedy recovery, Donovan. So Creature Studios was informing us about that, and obviously, like, it's times like this that make you realize that simple things are taken for granted in life. Creature goes on to say, happy Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everybody. We continue to work on our roadmap and align on what will bring the most to our player base as a whole and will help ensure the longevity of Session. We are actively building a bug backlog that will also be addressed over the next year of production. So we don't only add to Session, but actively address players' frustrations. Hopefully that means they're going to start addressing the bugs that we've had for many years in early access. After our latest announcement regarding our upcoming releases this March, we're excited to share that we'll be moving to monthly PC releases for February, March, and April. The first PC release will be dropping by the end of February. So they're saying PC releases and they don't mention anything about consoles. Usually what they do is update everything at the exact same time. So I'm not sure that Xbox and PlayStation is going to get an update at the end of February. But the estimated release date for Session on Nintendo Switch is March 9th or March 16th, depending on where you are. So everything's kind of confusing right now in regards to when we're actually going to get an update for like all platforms. However, moving on, the update will include on PC, at least, first-time user experience, aka onboarding, aka a new tutorial, and some easier controls to work with, like left stick turning, updated mission/quest tracker, and AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution 1.0. So hopefully that's going to fix some of the issues that people have with their AMD cards in Session, like the skybox issue, frame rate stuff. We'll have to wait and see. Upcoming content, new skate shop content. We're excited to welcome new truck brands to the in-game skate shop. We've reviewed how trucks are built in the game and the benefits to the gameplay and your board control. I actually made an entire video on how your setup matters or doesn't matter in Session, so go check that video out, I guess. We also tasked the art team with producing what they'd love to skate. This specific bundle will be released on PC this February. Again, not sure why console is being left out here, but the famous curved bench. There's a whole backstory behind this where people from Philadelphia went over to New York and stole the bench and brought it to Philly and skated it. The whole thing. We got a tile kicker, so we got a skateboard propping up a tile, and then we got a no parking sign for like a little smooth transition up. Curved manual pad, looks pretty sick. Pyramid with rail spine, that's pretty cool. A-frame with rail/box. I mean, that'd be really fun to skate in real life. And we got a skatable car. And then we got the in-game QOL quality of life improvements. All bug fixes in the December devblog plus. I did a video on the December devblog that covered like everything that they're planning to do, like all the fixes, so go check that video out. Impossibles now wrap around your foot. Clipping is to be expected. I'm fine with the clipping as long as impossibles look like impossibles again. In 1.0, they look like this because they added that new foot feature that dodges the board automatically when it comes too close as it's flipping. It no longer looks like an impossible. Donovan's skate shop meetup is no longer a no bail line. So this is one of the hardest early challenges in the game where you have to do a switchback tail, a cab flip, a switch nose grind fakie flip, and a switch flip, all in one line. So I guess now you'll be able to do all those tricks individually and not have to worry about doing it all in one line. A lot of people are going to be happy with that. Continued mission trigger detection box improvements. Okay, so the area that you are actually supposed to do the missions, like the trigger areas, like the start point and the end point, I guess those are finally being fixed up. Bailed tricks will no longer count towards mission or challenge objectives. So if the mission is to get a trick down a rail and you slam right after landing, that's probably not not gonna count anymore. Maybe you have to roll away a little bit longer before like you slam into something, I don't know. Kickstarter Fast Plant backers are now in the credits. I didn't even know tiers were missing in the credits because like I figured that every single person that donated would be in the credits. What's next? Recruitment at Creature Studios continues and open positions can be found at creaturestudios.com/careers. So the available positions for Creature right now is art/design, so an art director and senior UI/UX designer, and programming, a game programmer. They don't have an animator listed on here, unless they already found a new animator and haven't told us yet. What happens when you click game programmer? Okay, so all the responsibilities for a game programmer. So if any of you have a lot of game development experience, like a lot of years in that, and you're like an art director or senior UI designer or game programmer, any of those, I'll leave this link in the description and you can go apply for yourself. Finally, we're looking forward to sharing an updated roadmap for session production in 2023. Keep an eye on our social channels and Steam page for future updates and dev blogs. So that's all for dev blog number 6. I'm kind of still wondering why they haven't said anything about a console update. It's just PC. If I find out any information on when the update is going to be coming out for consoles, I will pin it down in the comments. So that is going to do it for this video. If you want to keep up with any more session content, hit that subscribe button and I will catch you in the next video.